Phillips House by Brisco Loran in Crystal Palace, United Kingdom. Located beside the northern corner of Crystal Palace Park, Phillips House is part of the Dulwich Wood Park estate, built in the late 1950s to the design of architects Austin Vernon and Partners. Comprising a tumble of towers and short terraces, scattered amongst lush mature trees, the estate prevails as a successful example of modernist parkland-fringed housing. Built with living rooms at first-floor level, and bedrooms higher still, residents of the estate's terraced homes are lifted to live amongst rich and beautiful tree foliage, leaving the smaller, short-ceilinged, ground-floor spaces somewhat forgotten. Designed to hold an entrance hall, garage, and utility room, the weak point of the homes emerges from the resulting disconnection of occupants from their gardens. Brisco Loran was commissioned to bridge this divide through the rearrangement and extension of the ground floor, whilst works to the upper levels would create a single-bedroom loft extension, second-floor office, and new bathroom scheme. Enabling works comprised the removal of 4 partitions, the ground floor's rear facade, and an existing patio. Built on a sloping former bomb site, the row had been constructed on a grid of piles and reinforced ground beams, which were tied into and extended to support the new extension. Setting the floor level of the new space at a lower level created a taller ceiling, and a graded fall to the garden, whilst producing inset steps and a bench height, stage-like, ledge across the living space. Notable in the rearrangement of the plan is the establishment of 5 front-to-back running bands of activity marked by doorways, steps, parquet patterning, mullions, and pebbled strips in the patio paving. Working within this framework, the former garage footprint has been reappropriated to form a shallow external bike cupboard, utility and storage rooms, and a guest bathroom. The former utility room at the rear has become a second living space, capable of serving as a bedroom for visiting family, whilst the sunken new build space projects this living area into the garden where it might spill across the threshold to occupy the terrace in the warmer months. The language of the extension is developed as an extrapolation of the qualities evident across Austin Vernon's design. The expressed brick party walls are projected at the ground floor to form the flank walls of the room, with a precast beam slung between them to support the incoming timber roof joists. A screen of 5 glazed folding doors climbs to reach a shallow coping, with the beam and joist ends presented through the glass to the garden. Whilst permitting more daylight and view, the detail was developed to accentuate an adoption of the percussive beat of the row's existing frames, mullions, and party walls. A special quality of the project lies in the communal character of its boundary design, beginning with the approach to the party walls that were constructed astride the property line, and sufficiently founded to host the loads of future neighboring extensions. On the south side of the garden terrace, a low wall and open fencing allow conversation between neighbors with a barbecue position to serve both gardens despite a pronounced step in levels. On the north side, a short bench forms the boundary where the adjoining families might spend time together. This bench and fencing draw their language from the estate's original white-doweled and square-framed joinery. Central to the function of the ground floor living space is the cabinetry fabricated by Constructive & Co., to the designs of Brisco Loran. Whilst housing large volumes of storage, alongside a boiler, downpipe, television, bioethanol burner, and display shelving, these units combine with the floor-level change to mark the threshold between the old and new spaces. Viewed from the garden, the parts were discussed with the client as components of a proscenium arch, as if fixed drawn curtains, compressing a host of practicalities to the wings. Brisco Loran delivered the ground floor spaces in parallel with a single-bedroom loft extension, second-floor office, and new bathroom.